Hey everyone, my name is Guy Maguire with South Hero Land Trust, and today I'm here at the Tracy Woods Trail in South Hero, and we're going to be taking you on a virtual tour. So I'm here with Molly and Chuck, and we're going to learn a little bit about the emerald ash borer, which is an invasive insect that's making its way across Vermont. Um, the emerald ash borer is posing a dire threat to our forest here in Vermont, but there's actually still a lot that we can do. So today we're going to learn a little bit about how to identify ash trees. We're also going to learn how to look for signs of the emerald ash borer, and we're going to learn about kind of why the ash trees matter. So yeah, let's go on a walk.
So the three characteristics of an ash tree are first its bark. So it has this diamond-shaped pattern in its bark. They're kind of narrower. You can kind of slide your finger through the diamond pattern. The second thing is that the leaves are what are called pinnate compound leaves, in the sense that there are multiple little leaflets that come off each major leaf. And then the last thing is, in the ash tree family, the leaves come off opposite to each other. Diamond-shaped bark, compound pinnate leaves, and opposite leaves are characteristics of the ash tree family.
Hey there, I'm Molly and I'm with the Grand Isle County Natural Resource Conservation District, and I'm with Guy, and we're just taking a look at this picture, the sign right here, and I was wondering what sort of jumps out at you about this tree here. It's a pretty important thing that you want to make note of.
Yeah, well, it looks like an ash tree. You know, I can kind of see the diamond pattern bark over here, but it looks like something's going on with the middle, whether it's been like flecked away or something. I can't really tell. Well, yeah, what is going on there?
So you're pretty much exactly right. So this is actually a really early sign of an emerald ash borer infestation. It's called blonding, and it occurs when woodpeckers, who are kind of pecking at the outer layer of the bark to get that emerald ash borer larva, that's sort of what it looks like. And it normally happens sort of high up in the canopy where the woodpeckers are, which when you look up would probably be pretty hard for us to identify. So you're probably better off finding it in the fall or winter if your ash trees are still around.
Okay, so let's say I do see some sign of the ash borer. Then what do I do? Is there a certain person I can talk to, or what's the best way?
Yeah, so you actually have a few resources. So one of the things you can do is you can go to VT, as in Vermont, invasive.org, and you can fill out an online reporting form, or you can always contact our county forester, Nancy Patch, who actually come out to your property, look at the trees, and talk to you about some treatment options.
Awesome. So here on the sign from University of Vermont Extension, they say that 1 in every 12 trees in Vermont is an ash. I've also heard that here in the islands, actually, it can be as many as like 30 to 40% ash. So yeah, I think it's really important that we do protect the ash. And also, I mean, ash trees are also really important, not only from the value I think they provide for us, but also just because, you know, ash trees provide habitat for, you know, so many different species of, you know, of birds and insects and all sorts of things. So yeah, I think ash trees are just really important, so I think they're really worth protecting. Yeah, and so what's actually cool here is that this forest here at Tracy Woods actually has a lot of black ash, and it can be identified apart from the green and white ash by this really corky bark. So if you go up to one, it's pretty unmistakable, and if you touch it, you can sort of feel it's sort of soft and sort of corky. It doesn't really have that diamond-shaped pattern. The black ash is really culturally significant to the Abenaki people. So in their creation story, the black ash actually gave birth to the humans. So it's very important for them, and also it's known as the basket tree. So it's used to make baskets. They take off the outer bark and they use the inner bark in basketry.
If we want to save ash trees, we really need to adapt sort of preemptive measures and early mitigation. So one sort of solution, if it's not already too late for the ash trees, is to begin replanting native species either close to the ash or when and if that ash dies. For those people that don't really know what to do, whether it's to keep the ash, do the herbicide, or cut it down, there are a bunch of resources out there. So you can go to vtinvasive.org. You can contact Bill Barron, who is the chair for the Grand Isle County Emerald Ash Borer Task Force. And definitely check out their Facebook page. They have a lot of really great, useful information that's up to date, that gives you a lot of options about people that you can talk to or companies that you can work with to figure out how to best protect and preserve ash.